You're a superhero. Superhero.
What's up guys, welcome to the Fit for Life YouTube channel. Today we've got a little bit of a different video where I'm going to be making a response to the newest video on the Dunham YouTube channel. Now I want to start this video off by saying that I really actually like this guy. I watch his channel all the time. I think his videos are insane. I think the type of body weight exercises that he does are crazy and quite, to be honest, really far beyond anything that I've done. So what I wanted to just clarify beforehand is that any commentary that I make isn't supposed to be offensive. I think we can be respectful and civil with each other and respect different people's opinions because we don't always agree on everything. And in this case, I don't really agree with the way that he's choosing to demonstrate a leg training session. But even though we might disagree, there's still respect. I still respect what he does, and I'm going to show you guys a clip now of the type of crazy stuff that he gets up to. So, yeah, enjoy. So as I said, guys, even though I might disagree with him, there's still a mutual respect. Well, I mean, he doesn't even know who I am, but that's really besides the point for me. Is I still respect him. I think his videos are crazy, and maybe one day in the future, if my channel grows, we could do a collab or something like that. But anyway, so I'll get into what my kind of issue is with the 10-minute body weight leg training session. So this is one of the common problems that I see with calisthenics athletes. Not saying that calisthenics is ineffective. It's clearly very effective, especially for the upper body. I mean, you can get really jacked and strong in terms of body weight doing calisthenics. The problem comes in with the lower body because past the novice phase, pistol squats might be hard when you're starting. But once you can do 10 to 15 pistol squats, there's no more adaptation in the legs. There's no more need for your body to adapt and grow and become stronger because there's no real new stimulus. And this is the difficulty in calisthenics. You can always make upper body exercises more difficult by changing your leverages and making gravity, like Austin says, gravity can make it more difficult for you, but it's very, very difficult to do that with the legs in calisthenics. This is why I generally recommend that guys that choose to do calisthenics make sure that when they do leg training, they actually go to a gym and use, barbell exercises like the squat to try build up their legs, or the squat and the deadlift. So besides just the leg stimulus and adaptation, the other issue with body weight, lower body dominant exercises is that there isn't really any axial loading. Now, axial loading is the compressive force on the spine. So something like a squat's probably the perfect example. A deadlift as well, because it tugs down, because it compresses the spine and engages the spinal erectors. That's something you don't really get doing body weight exercises, and it's something that's really important for things like bone mineral density and overall health, because it helps minimize the risk of things like osteoporosis and other muscle and bone related kind of diseases or disorders, if I can call it that. The problem in doing, say, a 10-minute body weight leg workout is really, even though you can control the intensity of the workout by, say, doing sets very close to each other and very fast, and you might feel a burn, it's very difficult to control mechanical tension because you can't actually increase the weight. Now, you can make the exercises more difficult to a point, but at some point, you stop adapting. This is why you need to start incorporate weight training, right? Because building up really strong legs with a strong squat is going to help you not just to be strong, but to be more healthy. and to help balance the upper and lower body. If you guys are into aesthetics and looks, the problem is that lots of the time the calisthenics guys, their legs end up being very undersized because it's difficult to get that stimulus the same way it is for the upper body, which is why I say keep doing your calisthenics, but go to the gym on leg day. I mean, even on all the days, I think that my honest opinion is that the best way to train is to incorporate the best of all the worlds, right? So, I mean, I myself do weighted pull ups, just like Austin does, and that's a very effective way to load the back. The difference is just that it's not really a spinal compression. Now, compression sounds bad, but it's very good. The problem is that weighted pull ups is not really the same axial loading as you get when doing a squat, say, even though you still get activation in the erectors. Now, I'm also not saying that Austin here is trying to lie to his audience and deceive everyone and give them this false idea of how to train your legs. This video is obviously not made for people who are advanced. And that's perfectly fine. I just kind of want to say that if you are someone who isn't a rank novice, I don't personally think that this will be effective. Now, he might disagree with me, other people might disagree with me, and that's perfectly fine. Everyone has the right to their opinion. I'm hoping we can keep this kind of civil, and even though we disagree, I mean, I've got a lot of respect for what this guy does, and I hope that that's reciprocated, assuming that he does watch the video. But yeah, that's pretty much what I had to say. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you next time.